point right now, I am exactly that many minutes old. So I'm 20,919,997 minutes old, roughly right now. Right there on the 28th of November 2011, because this video is less than a minute long. Oh. So yeah, I'm 14,527 days old apparently. I just had an idea for a video. It was about how I I see the world, and basically I think of the dream world same as I do reality. For example, I do lots of reality checks in this realm, and then when it becomes a habit in my sleepfulness, I can then question reality and decide that it's a dream. So then it's a lucid dream. Then I remember an experiment that I want to do, and I carry it out. Like I say, this is a dream, and I run up to a bunch of people, and I ask them to guess numbers between 1 and 100. And for me, it's always 69. And they can't guess, or they don't guess, or they refuse to, or they challenge me. Then I ask them to make it more simpler, and I say, guess number between 1 and 10. And again, it's like 6. And it's really interesting to be conscious in your dream. Look around and know that your hands aren't real, and that you're really in bed, and you can recall the date, and you're lying on your left side, because that's how you went to sleep when you were visualizing your hypnagogic hallucinations on the verge of sleepfulness while you were monitoring the traffic in your head. And, I've only once managed to fall asleep and remain conscious going from sleepfulness into the lucid dream world. And that took many months of practice and meditation. And I only ever once or a few times had not out-of-body experiences, but I meditated with the astral projection method by Oliver Fox in his book, The Practical Techniques of Astral Projection. And yeah, so I visualized the ceiling when I was like a meter below it in the library, which has like a 7-meter ceiling space, and I knew I was perceiving the plywood of the concrete slip form when it did. And then I dropped and opened up my eyes, and I was paralyzed for like 30 seconds. And then I jumped up and banged my head and ran out of the single study cubicle at the MUN University in St. John's, Newfoundland. Like, I don't believe for a second that my conscience was out of my body. I believe that I had a conscious dream that was copying reality, and I perceived that I was out of my body. And then when I dropped, and that feeling of falling and then waking up, it was all just a dream. So you can see how my memory of that room, that space, could reconstruct it almost perfectly in a hyper lucid dream state, which can be mistaken for an out-of-body projection. Like I could hear a song in my dream and not recognize it, but finally then recognize it. And it's like a No Doubt song. This happened the dream I had last week. It wasn't a lucid dream, but then I could hear all the words and the beat and the riffs, and it's amazing that my mind can recreate like that song so well. So don't be mistaken that your brain can't create a reality in the lucid dream that's indistinguishable from physical reality, because the brain does process like 400 million bits per second. It's all very complex.